Present perfect continuous tense. This is a type of present tense which expresses the verb in perfect form at the same time in progressive one. It means some elements in this tense are written in perfect form, whereas the verb, which is the main one, should be written in progressive form. The tense uses the indicators like since and for. In this tense, there is the relationship between subject and auxiliary verb, whereby the subject should correspond with the auxiliary verb in which it is taking. And in this one, we must consider singular and plural form of a subject and the auxiliary verb. Let us start with the singular form. In the singular form, we have pronouns like she, he, it, John, Grace, and other nouns and pronouns. We plus the auxiliary verb has plus a particle being plus verb with the ing form. And the particles which I told you before that, the one which are in perfect form are has and been, whereby the main verb are carrying ing form. Let us see the examples. Sarah has been studying for 2 years. Here we have Sarah as the subject in singular, has is auxiliary verb, been is a particle which is making this sentence to be perfect and the one to be continuous. Studying is the main verb. It means that Sarah has been studying for 2 years. That here we have the part of perfect has and the part of continuous studying. It means being is there to combine, to make ability of these two tenses, perfect one and the continuous, to be one tense. That's why this tense is called present perfect continuous tense. Another example, he has been digging since morning. We have subject he, we have auxiliary verb has, we have a particle been, and we have the main verb dig. Example number 3. It has been barking for 2 days. Here we have subject it in singular, has auxiliary verb, been is a particle which is giving the ability of a verb back to have ing form. Therefore, we say present perfect continuous tense. If you observe in deep, it seems that this is a tense which is carrying two parts of tenses, that is present perfect and the present continuous tense. But what makes both to be in one sentence is the particle been, is the one which makes this tense to be called present perfect continuous tense. Plural form. In the plural form, we have the pronouns like they, you, we, and I, which are standing as the subject. And also we have nouns like friends, boys, soldiers, and the like. Here we plus the auxiliary verb have plus particle been plus verb with the ing form. Now, for example, we have they have been visiting me for 3 years. They is a subject, have is auxiliary verb in the plural, been is a particle which is giving the ability of a verb to be in a continuous form or in a progressive. That's why we put visiting. Therefore, they have been visiting me for 3 years is a present perfect continuous tense. Number 2, you have been fighting since last week. The same, you subject in plural, have auxiliary verb in plural, been is a particle which is giving the ability of the verb fight to be in progressive. Therefore, a student must understand that after writing the subject in plural, he must follow the auxiliary verb have plus been plus verb in ing form. Students have been closing their schools since March 2020. Now, the formula of this tense is noun or pronoun plus have plus been plus verb with the ing form. When you say noun or any is standing instead of noun, P for pronoun, then you put noun plus have plus been plus verb with the ing form. Exercise 4. Here you must write this exercise 4, which is about present perfect continuous tense. Here the question is, supply the present perfect progressive tense of the verbs in brackets. Example, I in bracket read a book all the day. The answer is, I have been reading a book all the day. You have to use present perfect progressive tense to answer these 5 questions. Thank you very much. Thank you for listening me. Thank you for enjoying this part of the tense. Welcome. Continue to enjoy my lesson. Don't miss the coming lesson. Thank you. God bless you and goodbye.